For our story here, he's a man who is convinced that the American team should go and be represented at the Berlin Games, even though there were rumors and facts coming out about the way the Nazis were dealing with the Jews, the Gypsies, whatever. It's, I think, an ongoing argument about whether you withdraw from an event because you don't like the politics of the country where the event is being held. I would say, because I'm playing Brundage and I'm therefore thinking from his angle, that once you start saying, we're not going to go because, then the Olympics stop being the Olympics. Everybody will have a reason not to go to that country to race against that team because of their feelings of politics. The Olympics will fall apart. I think he was right that the only way you can keep the sporting events happening is to ignore politics and say, no, these are sportsmen, they're going to race against each other, and the fact they're there is because they're sportsmen, not because they agree with a particular regime. It's very interesting that he came from, once again, a poor family, and because he was an amazing sportsman, he carried home 4 gold medals from the Olympics and slapped a flannel across the face of Adolf Hitler. So I think it was great the Americans went. I think had they not gone, then they just wouldn't have been there and the Germans would have won more. As it was, the Italians, I think, won pretty much everything. Germans didn't do well at all. I'm very pleased the story is based on Jesse Owens's these 4 years of his life, of this huge triumph for a black man who was fighting for his rights in America, much segregation then, and who was turned into a national and international champion. I think that's wonderful, and I think the more things that we can use, whether it be the sports or the arts, to break down cultural, political, nationalistic barriers, the better. So I'm very pleased. I think that's one of the things that the sports and the arts can do. Great leveler. But more importantly, I'm very pleased to be part of a film that has a very strong script and a great story. The fact it's about Jesse Owens is wonderful. But to have the opportunity as an actor to work on really solid scripts is rarer than you might think.